So I'm very happy to introduce Steve from Aurigma with another interesting topic, optimizing workflows, streamlining workflows from Aurigma. Looking forward to hear what you have to say, Steve. Thanks for joining us.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Live Drupa. It's been 8 years. Great to be back with the face-to-face meetings. It's fantastic. So thanks for joining. So about Aurigma, we're a company that's 2 decades old with experience in the printing and graphic art space. We started out helping graphics companies manage the print rendering of their files. Learned a lot from that process. What's necessary in a file, how to make it more printable. And from that, we went into the web-to-print marketplace because, again, there's a large volume of print files that need to be rendered, along with being personalized. We have a deep bench of over 50 people supporting this product from the sales side, from the development side. We're obviously very development-heavy, being a development company, but also supporting the product. Increasing efficiency is the key to succeeding with the web-to-print solution. The orders are small. You can't touch them. They have to run right through the plant without any intervention, or as little intervention as possible. So what are some of the things that we find and how our company is formed is we're API-driven. We recognize that there are choices in the market as it relates to the e-commerce platform, to the digital engines that you're using, to the pre-press workflows that you have. We write APIs to connect to all of those, right? So if you present us with an e-com platform that we're not familiar with, we can certainly write an API integration to it. So we're able to give our clients the ability to pivot and not lose any history that they have in their e-commerce solution and adopt the best solution possible for their environment. We also have our own proprietary rendering engine. And that's important because what we have found through our experience is just creating the PDF is not enough. It's got to be a PDF that's printable. It's a PDF that meets the color requirements of the printer. We have promotional companies that use our solution, and they constantly want to tweak the rendered files for the printability of that. So if you're inscribing pens or you're printing on glass, they want different elements within the print file so that they can print it, and we can manage that with our technology. So high volume, need for efficiencies, that's the automation, and the file handling, as I mentioned. So let's talk about increasing efficiency. One of the other components is testing new products in new markets. It's a great opportunity with an e-commerce solution to test, maybe you want to get into packaging, but packaging is a significant investment from a equipment standpoint, from a workflow standpoint, from a sales standpoint. We've got clients that will spin up a product on their site, and they'll arrange for a vendor to actually print that product for them on their behalf. That's worked out famously for them. They get to a certain volume perspective, and then they start bringing that product in-house. Increasing conversions is key, for sure. How do you get them all the way through the cart process, right? And then with automation, you're retaining as much margin as possible in these orders. Less touches, more margin. So testing new products. One of the things that we can do with our solution is our admin panel for actually adding products is very simple. So it's not a tedious process. You don't have to get us involved. You're in complete control of that process. So one case study that we have is a very interesting company called Pelee Island Wineries. They're not a printer. They're a winery. They're getting into distilled products as well. And they thought that they can increase selling wines by offering the ability to customize the label. And they were right. So in a very small project, a very short project. It took us 4 to 6 weeks to bring this to life. They were already starting to see increase in orders because they were allowing people to buy labels for special events, weddings, anniversaries, you name it, whatever they wanted to customize the label for. They got great feedback from their customers when they brought it out, and now they're looking at launching different products along with this. So increasing conversions. Having the buying journey is the key, one of the keys to increasing the conversions. So we have a completely customizable interface. Too often, there's e-commerce companies in the market that don't allow that level of customization. So when you go to printer A to printer B, you have no idea you changed, right? The interface looks exactly the same. So you're like, wait a minute, where am I? With our solution, you can interfere with that delivery and the look and feel of the product and make it represent all of your corporate profiling. With the business analytics, you're getting a sense of where you're being successful and where you're not being successful. A web store is not a set it and forget it process. It's a maturation of capabilities. There's plenty of tools in the marketplace to really see what the behaviors are on your site. And some of them come with the platforms, but other ones are add-ons. And utilizing AI technology, we all know AI is going to play a significant role in the go-forward strategy. In fact, we had somebody stop by our booth introducing themselves. But there's plenty of application for AI in an e-commerce environment. Some of the things that we're looking at are image enhancement, right? That's no shocker for anybody. But increasing the DPI of a file. Right, so if you've got non-designers using an e-commerce solution, you can get some bad files. So how can we benefit those companies or those people by enhancing those images? Background removal, for example. So bringing those tools will make the non-designer really look like a designer with these types of tools being available. Quidco is another interesting project that we've did. They're out of Australia. You can see that they do apparel. The complexities of the apparel market, especially for Quidco, was the complexity of the order, right? Different sizes, different colors, different placement of the imagery on the product itself. So we helped streamline that process with them. They were a great partner. It's an ongoing, continued process with them. But what we did was help, trim out labor into the process and help them, get more conversions and more repeat orders. That's the benefit of e-com. It tends to be sticky, especially in this type of market for the apparel. To place the repeat order is just going back into the site, finding the order, changing the quantity if you need to. So retaining the profit margins, it certainly helps you pay for the solution and fill your presses. Mentioned that our experience with the print rendering is key. So you're always going to get a printable file that you can depend on. Dependability of that file is the key. So you're getting consistent quality out of your designs and automating the job processing. Automating the job processing is an element that's important that many times companies want to have these files integrated into their MIS system. We can help manage that. Another case study is IPS, US-based company. They were finding there were big time drain on processing the orders that they were getting. So we were able to help them reduce the labor processing of orders and ended up with fewer errors. Errors are the bane of printing. You make an error, reprint. Nobody likes PEs, printer's errors. And helping to retain that margin again. that's it for me. Thank you.
Steve, thanks so much.
You
Bye-bye.
bet. Thank you, everyone.